Hello. Hello and welcome to the Prod.Cast, a podcast where we talk work, life, and occasionally music. My name is Blake Bentley, and the other half of the podcast.
Switchblades for kids.
Switchblades for kids. Hello. How are you doing? How are you doing, friend?
Yeah, pretty good.
It's
pretty bloody good. How are you?
Good. Not hungover because I didn't drink too much last night, and I actually went to bed at a sort of decent. Oh, I wasn't feeling it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's fair.
I mean, I say I wasn't feeling it. I drank half a bottle of vodka. Not a big bottle, but...
Not feeling it. Half a bottle, though. Oh, the little one.
Just a little one. But still, that's probably...
That's like 150 mil, isn't it? Oh, no, it's a 200 mil flask. So it's
300 mil, isn't it? It's 400 mil.
Oh, shit.
So I drank 200 mil of vodka, and then I also had 2 shots of Fireball. Fireball's really good.
It no longer contains glycol.
Yeah, so it's not coolant.
Yeah. You know what? You know what the thing is there was such a big misconception about Fireball having the glycol propylene in it. And the thing is that like, and even I had this wrong, was the fact that glycol propylene, I think it is what it's called. It's like PG, propylene glycol, completely food safe.
Yeah.
And like... It's only unsafe if like you literally just drink it like straight. And that's it.
So that's I think I spoke about it last night. I used to use monopropylene glycol, which was I think it was like 40 liters per 1,000 liters of paint.
Yeah,
and I mean that was the sort of stuff that I didn't wear gloves or anything. It got on my hands and shit, and I was like, whatever. There were things that you did wear gloves and masks and shit,
and you just didn't.
Look, for the most part we did.
Oh, okay,
for the most
right.
part we did. One of the main things, because it wasn't known at the time, silica dust. Because pointing, which is for roof caps, whatever you want to call it, for a tiled roof, all you adults out there who know what a ridge cap is.
Hey, wake up, adults.
They're like, oh, ridge cap. Oh, I got tiled roof.
We're talking roofing? God, let's hit up the mower talk immediately.
Yeah, right. Literally straight into DIY home care, which I am going to talk about because I don't know if I talked about it on the pod. But the silica dust, which is sand, right? Because it was white sand. Pointing is literally just paint and sand. Yeah. And I didn't actually make the pointing. I wasn't in charge of making it, so I only helped every now and then. So if anyone's going to be like real fucked, it's going to be old mate Tim who looked after the pointing thing, because he did wear a mask, but it was just like a shitty dust mask. It wasn't anything good. I don't know if that was enough. Like, I don't know if that's enough or not. But silica dust is everywhere. I don't think we realize how everywhere it is. You know what I mean?
Because it's fine sand.
Oh, and it's in fucking everything. Fiber cement sheeting. It's in cladding. It's in like half the shit I work with at work. It's in half the shit in our houses. Like, silica dust everywhere. In our bench tops, in our stone bench. It's fucking everywhere, brother.
What are you so riled up about? Is it going to kill me? Is it going to kill me right now? Is it going to slowly kill me?
It could.
Could it slowly kill me faster than fucking
asbestos?
Fibro?
Yes.
No, it's not asbestos.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Would actually? Oh, actually, yes.
If you get silicosis, you've got like 5 years or something.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That is very acute. Acute. What did you call it? Silicosis.
Silicosis. Yeah.
Holy shit. You think asbestosis is bad? Then you fucking like silicosis. Like, you're done, son.
Yeah. Well, from what I've heard, when I heard all of this is like when it first came out. So whether or not that's factual now, I don't know.
Wouldn't you have to like work in a fucking a sand factory?
No, stonemasons. It was all stonemasons. They're the ones who are really fucked.
The guys that are running the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, the stonemasons. Yep, yeah, definitely not some
They're
bloke.
Dead.
Definitely not some bloke cutting stone in a fucking out in a quarry or something.
Oh wait, no, that's Freemasons.
Freemasons.
Freemasons. Yeah.
But they were stonemasons, right? Because the whole thing was like they hold the last piece to the bridge that makes it work.
Is that real? Is that
They hold the last corner because they make the corner that holds the bridge up. That was the whole. Yeah.
And what, they called
'Cause they
themselves
was-
the Freemasons?
Because they were stonemasons.
Oh, right.
So they were the ones who had the power because they were the ones who like controlled whether something got built or not.
That's wild. Right,
Again,
there you go.
So what I've been told. Whether it's factual, I
Passed
don't know.
down from the line. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm gonna build a stream room very soon. I'm actually thinking of using the tax money to build it.
Hell yes.
So it could be built within the next like 2 or 3 months, which will be nice.
Holy shit. That's really fast.
It
That is really fast. We were only just talking about this like last week.
Yeah, it would only take me like maybe 2 weekends to make it, I reckon.
Wait, as I've always said this, fucking if you need a hand, I've got 2 of them.
If you wanna come
Literally
hang,
2 of them.
if you wanna come hang while we just screw some timber together.
Yeah.
Because all I need is I could use a hand saw. Don't know if I will. Might get a drop saw. Just get a Zito cheap one.
And claim it on tax.
Yep, 100%. Oh, 100%.
Hey, this is your daily reminder to commit tax fraud immediately.
It's not tax fraud.
No, I'm just telling the listener right now to commit tax. Do whatever you can.
Hey, look, here's the thing. If I buy a tool to build something that is going towards a business that earns money, is a tax write-off.
God, that makes sense.
Is a tax write-off.
Oh, so technically, if I'm fueling myself with food and drink and, to stream, that's tax write-off, right?
There's a line. There is a line.
So I need to live to do my business.
Yeah, there is a line of what what counts and what doesn't.
Commit tax fraud now.
It's just like you are meant to get a food allowance if you have to do work and you can't get home.
Yeah.
You know, allowances. Meal allowances and stuff like that. Yeah, but because it depends on a bunch of stuff. It's not like you just get the allowance, even though you can go home. You just get it.
Actually, now that you say that, just to interrupt your story, if we're ever told to go somewhere, like we'll get exactly that. We'll get like say a cab charge, like fucking and food allowance, meal allowances. So stuff like that. So you're just like, oh yeah, you've got $80 for the day to go and fucking eat wherever you want. Oh no, I think it's actually that, but per meal, which is ridiculous. It's so stupid, and it's huge. But a lot of people just buy alcohol, and it just makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, $80 a meal, and you're just like, well, I might as well buy 3 cartons and then eat, Macca's.
I'll buy 3 cartons, eat some peanut butter toast. Yeah. And I'll be right. I'll be right with that.
I'll live.
I'll live.
I mean,
at this rate, I'll be buying a
just
bottle
buy the peanut butter because beer is liquid bread.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
Set.
I'm telling you. At this rate, though, I think I might be buying a bottle of Fireball. It is delicious.
Well, you know what we should do when we start knocking up this sweet stream room or office. Quick shot. I'll bring around the Fireball.
Oh,
for the day of knocking up walls, fucking, or when you need me, I'll just fucking bring out a bottle.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Woo! Yeah, woo! I've actually started planning it. I've actually drawn up plans on it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. If you're listening to this now on Spotify or wherever you're listening to this, jump over to the YouTube and check out the video because Blake is about to reveal his secret plans. Dude, those are Harper's drawings.
I have plans.
That just looks like what I would draw if I was bored.
That's a bit rude. As you can see here, these are the stumps, and I'll have joists. This is from Bird's Eye. Stumps, joists, and then that sits on top of that is a frame. Yep. Now that frame will be double timbered all around the outside with the beams running through the middle and the noggins in there, and then insulating that, covering it with probably marine ply, I reckon, because it'll be cheapest. And then I basically do the same thing for the walls. Yeah. As the bottom frame, and again, I marine ply it.
What was the size of this again?
It's going to be
like internally.
Probably the biggest I could go would be like 2.6 by 2.8.
Oh, okay. So it's just a small room to like swing around in. Like you could fit 2 people pretty comfortably in there.
Oh yeah, I'd think so. I think you could. Like this desk that I work at is 1.8 meters.
Yeah,
and it's monstrous. Like even if it was as wide as
actually, that's me laying down.
Yeah. So even if the room was as wide as this desk, that's enough room. Because
actually, once I'm 2.6, that's a fair way.
3 meters by 3 meters is the average bedroom.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's
so
actually
it gives you
a decent
bit more,
size.
You know what I mean? Gives you a bit of a better idea.
Oh no, that's. I was thinking of my garage, and it's definitely the garage is. My garage is like fucking 6 by 6.
Yeah, yours is. Yeah, it's huge. It's 2.5.
So half of that. Half of that. That's what I'm going to think of it as. Half a garage.
Or the room you're fucking sitting in.
No, man. If you think this is fucking... Oh, maybe
it'd be like 3 meters by 3 meters.
No, it's way smaller than that, surely.
Including the wardrobe. Including the wardrobe, 3 by 3.
Wardrobe. I'm so sick of that wardrobe. I don't use it. I don't need it. Cut it away. Goodbye. It's just a shitty... You know what? We're not going to talk about it.
But no, so what?
I like the DIY stuff.
Essentially, I like DIY shit. Honestly, essentially, what it'll be an office until I get an actual office, and it could stay as an office for a very long time. It could even just turn into. I thought about it. It could just turn into like a teenager's retreat when I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Like I could just throw. Like I'm gonna put a couch in there anyway, but could just put like another couch or like a fold-out bed or something. TV. Fucking throw a console in there and boom, you know what I mean? Like Harper or Arlo, their fucking friend wants to stay over, they can hang out in there and just like do whatever.
Just cruise.
Yeah, and then I don't have to fucking listen to them.
Or you go to your little office space and go and fucking watch telly in there. Close the door.
Go do something else so I can't hear it.
Yeah. So you're actually going to have like a pointed roof? Or is it going to be like just a slant off to one side?
No, like a pitched roof, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. That's the only bit. So that's the only bit that I don't really have experience making. Because I've put windows in, I've put doors in, I've built walls. I built a deck, which is essentially the same as what I'm doing. Once you add the walls and the windows and the doors, I've essentially built a little, building. The only thing I haven't done is a roof. I've not done anything with a roof other than paint one. So
are you just going to colour bond it though?
I've got sheet. I reckon I'll have sheets left over from the fence. So I'm just going to use those sheets. And then what it'll be is, this is getting real in depth, but essentially it's going to be, right? So it'll be stumps onto joists, onto frame, insulation in the frame, and then marine ply, and then carpet. The walls will go up. I will insulate them, hardy wrap them, and then I'll weatherboard them. So
what's very similar.
Hardy wrap is like a insulating wrap that you wrap around. It's also like a waterproofing thing.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
and then cover that with weatherboards, so it looks like my house now with the boards, right?
Oh, yep.
And then the pitch roof, the weatherboards just follow suit up into the, you just cut them on the angle, and then color bond, run some flashing around it. I'm not going to gutter it because who fucking gives a fuck?
It's a
so tool shed. It's a tool shed, like essentially is what it is. Also, if I keep it under 3x3, I don't need council approval. I also don't need council approval if there's no power running to it, which there won't be because I'm going to use extension cords.
That's it.
I don't need any council approval to build this thing. It is brilliant. So
imagine building a whole heap of them just with connecting walkways. That's like your house.
I mean, technically, you could probably, as long as the roof doesn't connect.
Yeah.
Because then if the roofs connect, I believe it can be counted as a single dwelling.
You just like have these like weird little walkways where you can get rained on.
And you know what you could do? You literally could just use like fabric. Like a fabric, like shade sail type thing.
Oh,
because that's not a permanent structure.
No.
So you could connect them all with the shade sail. This is how people build container homes, dude. They just get two containers and then they put a roof over it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's wild, eh? I still really love the idea of a container house. Like, it really gets me excited because I've like practically lived in a container during ACAP. Like it was just an office container, but like I pretty much made that place my little home.
Was it
like
Donga?
No.
A side office?
Yeah, side office, yeah.
Yeah, donga. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, look, man, I know your fancy magic words, mate.
Yeah, you got a fucking donga right there, mate.
You know what I call
your
it?
donga's showing.
DFI, a DFI container.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That doesn't fucking make any sense to you now, does it?
No. I'm assuming Defense Force. No.
No, I don't even think. No, I really don't think it's that.
You don't know?
No.
Oh.
No, but it's not Defense Force, whatever. It's like because it's from a company.
Oh, okay. That's probably just the company name.
Maybe.
Who
God, I hope
knows?
so. But yeah, I really like the idea of a container house, man. It's just like it wouldn't be hard to like insulate. It's already waterproof. It's got fucking 2 big doors if you really... actually, a fucking container, like, office. That makes a lot of sense. But isn't that's when you need council approval, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think because you want it to be...
footer.
Well, you want it to also be safe, so you would stump it, which means that you have to then it would becomes like a semi-permanent thing. Once it's semi-permanent, bigger than 3x3, it becomes a council thing. If it's permanent and smaller than 3x3, it's fine. You're actually better off. You would be better off getting a caravan and building an annex onto the caravan, because that falls under a different thing.
That is wild. That is just. I've learned a lot already tonight. I've learned a lot.
Well, look, I mean, it depends on the council that you live in, because every council is a little bit different on what they allow.
Yeah.
My council is different to your council, even though we're even closer than we were before. But my council is very rural, so they're like, yeah, just fucking whatever.
Just knock it up. No one's gonna.
They're
notice.
like, as long as you don't do dumb shit and you don't get hurt, we don't give a fuck.
Because imagine if it was in Brisbane. In Brisbane, they'd be right inside your ass.
Oh, fucking oath. Mate, they'd see timber rock up to my house and be like, mate, what are you using that timber for?
Oi, what you got going on there, big fella?
Mate, you've only got fucking 200 square meters. Surely you're not building much. That's more timber than a wall or two, mate. What's going on?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, you got renos going in, have you? Oi, where's your fucking paperwork, dog?
Have you paid us our 300k, you fuck?
Yeah. You bought more than 2 cans of paint, bud.
Clearly not your SDS for that? Clearly not painting a bedroom, are we?
Yeah, that's it.
Seems like we're painting a new dwelling, mate.
Wait, I'll just go and grab me manager.
Just go grab.
We'll come back and sort you out. Yeah. Fucking hell.
Oh, just quickly. Hang on, I know you want to. Just quickly. I don't think I said about it last week. My new boss found out about the podcast.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Which is fine, except that I can't remember how much shit I've talked about my workplace. I don't know if I have.
I remember us talking about this.
Can't remember if I have or not. Was real scared. Instantly started looking for a new job because I just assumed I was going to get fired, right? Just assumed, okay.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, well, I'll just go check out his podcast and just because he has one, right? So that's why he talked about it.
Yeah.
Yes. And like, you know what? Oh, shout out to, what is it? Postbox Roulette is my boss. Roulette. Is my boss man's podcast. He's not real. Like they don't release regularly. I think the last one was like in March, and before that was the year before or something. I can't.
Also, it's like just when they get together, they fucking
I believe so. Yeah. But I'm telling you, man, he needs to be more scared than me.
Some of the shit that guy has said.
You know what? I haven't actually listened to much of it, but I've like looked through the names, the titles, and I'm like, I think
farts in a jar and
something like that.
Was it stripper jelly or something like that?
Farts from the jar and squirts from the spa or something like that.
Yeah.
What a name, dude.
Yeah.
What a name. That's a good name. Anyway, so it was just a real wild experience. Him walking up to me and going, "Oh, I heard you got a podcast." I was like, "Oh, yeah, okay."
Yeah,
I was
cheers,
like,
man.
yeah, no, I do, man. Yeah. No, just me and my mate being degenerates, you know. And then he's just like, oh, cool. He goes, yeah, I've got one too. I was like, oh, cool. What do you do? He goes, me and two mates just being degenerates. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if we're going to be on the same boat, but sure. And then I checked and I was like, I think we are in the same boat, actually.
Yeah, 100%.
I think we're probably good. So, but if you're listening, mate, please don't fire me.
Please no.
I need my job.
Yeah. Hey, don't fire him. I'm in the army. And then I fix guns. No, that's a terrible threat.
Yeah. It's like, oh, cool. So you won't do anything then?
I can't do shit, man.
Yeah.
Wait, good luck getting the army to do anything nowadays.
Yeah, right.
Wait, I can't even fucking organise a trip overseas. Anyway,
oh God. Anyway,
less about that. Wait, you want to hear? Speaking of building things, did we already talk about this in the last podcast? No, we didn't. This is fucking brand new this week.
Didn't this happen Friday?
This happened, Friday. All right, let me tell you about it. Let me tell you all about it right from the start. Listener, listen up.
Oh, that's delicious.
I'm laying on my couch, fucking doing what I normally do best. Fucking
playing with your doodle.
Yeah, well, that was left hand, and I had right hand watching YouTube, and just watching Tarkov. Like Tarkov, there's Tarkov poetry and fucking like dudes just getting like fucked up. And it's great because you go, oh, I'll learn from that mistake, and then you make the exact same mistake when you play it that afternoon.
100%.
I was sitting there, I was watching it, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. How like, I think it was literally just like the leaning motion.
Oh, the new animated one.
No, it was literally just this dude was like leaning around a corner and like poking around this corner, and he kept leaning, and I was like, such a cool game mechanic to like lean, and like the gun, where the gun looks it shoots, not like where you look it shoots, sort of thing.
Where the gun's actually aiming, it fires that direction. Yeah.
The more that I kept thinking about like all these cool things that Tarkov does, and then I was like starting to think about other games, I like put my fucking phone down, I reclined all the way back, and I was just like, I want to make a game.
Nice.
I want to make a shooter game.
Ah.
A first-person shooter, to be very fucking exact. And
the Chad choice.
Exactly. Like, what are you going to fucking do? Fucking make some fucking indie game? Like,
that would actually be successful and make a ton of money. Something like Vampire
Writing
Survivors.
An actual story, having lore.
Sell a game for like $5 and actually make millions. I don't think so. I think I'll make
happening.
I think I'll make a half-assed FPS and not sell it at all. Thank you very much.
And never release it. So yeah, I think it was on. I think it was Saturday night. Actually, it might have been Friday night.
Sorry, I just earthquaked.
Oh no, I thought you heard. Oh Jesus, I just did this. I thought you heard Winston growling just then. He was like asleep, and he's like.
No, I just earthquaked my desk.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, on Saturday night, I think it was. We got like real late after playing a lot of Tarkov and talking to the guys. You had literally just gotten off.
Yeah.
And then about an hour after that, like about midnight. I was telling Chris, I was like, hey man, I want to make a shooter game. I want to make an FPS. And he's like, oh, cool. Well, I did this and this. Like he did like coding and design, and he had this thing as well. And Jason's like, oh yeah, I know how to code and fucking do this. And Andy straight away is like, I know how to design dicks. Immediately, he like whips open his fucking program and he's like, this is what I designed fucking like last week. And
I watched him make it. It was a sword
Genshin,
and he put a dick in the sword,
it's some like Genshin Impact sword. Yeah. There's like this weird little piece in the middle of it that has like a dick. It's just a dick.
Is it the hilt?
The handle.
The guard? I don't know.
The handle. Hilt? Hilt of a sword?
Hilt's the bottom of it. Guards.
No, that's the pommel. The pommel is
pommel. It must be hilt.
Yeah. Maybe. Or the guard is that. So if you're holding it, the guard's yeah. So the handle of it, the handle of the sword is a giant dick. And it's all purple and shit like that. It's really cool. So we started talking about like all these ideas. I'd literally just open up a Google Docs and I was just like, all right, let's just like, I was just like, guys, just start throwing me ideas. Like, your dream game sort of shit. You want to like have this stuff in it, And I was like, just anything. If it pops in your head, just say it. I'll write it down. And we got stuff like, there's going to be a boss that's going to look like Bob Catter. And
I did read the thing.
Like Prapor is going to be fucking Clive Palmer, but we're going to call him Plive Karma. Like just these like Australian. It's basically going to be Escape from Tarkov, but in Ipswich. So we're going to call it Escape from Ipswich or Tarkwich. And but, this is it's because I've realized now that like in the last week, like Escape from Tarkov has started to really ramp back up. For me at least, I've been playing it a lot.
It's I'm getting hyped again. I'm getting hyped for Tarkov.
It's the pre-wipe hype.
Yeah, it is.
And really and wipe could be like a month away.
It could be 2 weeks away.
Exactly, it could be fucking next Thursday.
Yeah. Like right now, genuinely, there is no like, it's now. It's just it's very soon.
Yeah, very soon is the quote. But yeah. All of this stuff that me, Chris and Jason and Andy were talking about was just like, and Pat was there as well. And he was like throwing in these things. And like, so there's a giant document filled with like, just like notes of what this game has got to have in it.
Yeah.
And then
I did read all of it.
Yeah. And like, I made sure to like add everyone into that doc so that they can edit it and make whatever they want changes. Because I was like, straight away, we're going to make like, if I asked them all too, I was like, guys, do you guys want to make a game? They all said yes. And I was like, guys, it's going to be a passion project. It's going to be like out of the joy of doing the work, we can make a video game. And everyone's like, fuck yeah, let's make a fucking video game. So this is where it gets different than everyone out there that's about to say, oh yeah, I tried making a game once and it sucked. And all I can say to that is, it's still going to suck.
Oh yeah,
but at least there's a team, because I'm guessing
at least we suck together.
We can all suck together, and because I'm guessing like a lot of people when they go, I want to make a game, they immediately try to do it just by themselves, and Probably. They go, or they try and join a community, and then they're like, oh, I'll make a game, and I'll just sort of learn off what other people are doing. Then I'll make it, and then I'll show them, and then they'll critique it, and then I'll get bad, feel bad, and then I won't do it again. Maybe there are those people out there that I guess might be that story, but this is going to be like, I know, just for context, I know fuck all. I know absolutely near zero.
Yeah.
Of how to make a game. I only found out, as I said, fucking just before we started, I only found out today that like if we're going to use Unreal Engine to make this game, I need to know C++ and how to use the blueprint system in the engine. Yeah. And it's just like that immediately, before I'd even started to make this, has got me like really like apprehensive. Like it makes me go, look, I know we said we're going to make a game, but like it's a lot. I want to learn. It's a really strange thing because like I want to make a game. I want to make it like an FPS game. And then I look at the work that needs to be done into it, and I'm going, oh, that's going to suck.
Yeah.
But C++ is like for a programming language, for what my brother tells me, kind of intuitive.
I have actually, I've used C++ once before, and that was in high school. So it's many moons ago, and I can't remember what the fuck to do with it. But I remember back then, if I was able to comprehend it back then. So if I could sort it then, I'm sure I could sort it now. Like, and I'm sure you could sort it if I could understand it.
Well, it's just the thing of like, it gets me very excited to like give it a go. I want to literally start with like, say, opening up Unreal Engine, going into that marketplace thing, because that's really fucking cool. First of all, that you can just be like, I want this random fucking set of things. You know, like in FL Studio where like some people like there's like that whole list of like producers have already made like a heap of projects, and you could just be like, oh, I want to have a look at this project, and you open it up and it's like, this is how this guy made this song, sort of shit.
Yeah.
Like there's those, but like they're templates for video games. So it's like, oh yeah, cool, here's a fucking basic FPS shooter fucking template. I just load that in and then we work from there.
Yeah.
And it's like that right there, we don't have to start from scratch. Like obviously that's like as bare minimum as it is, but like we're not starting from absolute zero.
Yeah. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I sound very naive, but I'm very excited to get started on this. I am gonna make like a series, like I'm gonna try and document as much as possible.
Yeah.
And like make it somewhat entertaining, because it's gonna be it can't be a lot of me watching YouTube and then just trying to copy that. Like I'm gonna have to be you know what I mean? Like an hour's worth of, oh yeah, I'll do that next. And then
I sat there for 3 hours watching YouTube.
Yep. And then I went into Unreal. I went into Unreal and I was like, oh man, I can't remember what I needed to do first. Close it all down. Video's ended.
There you go.
And that's it.
And then I played Tarkov for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, no. So this sort of marks, I reckon, maybe the start of like the journey of like making a video game.
Nice.
For me at least, like I know that like I don't know how involved you want to be in it. I know like it'd be really cool.
Oh, I'm down to hang out and fuck around with some shit.
Hell yeah. Well, yeah. I'll make sure that fucking if there's ever a big team meeting going on again, because it'll probably happen again.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
one thing I fucking everything's up in the air a little bit with how we're planning to do this other thing. But I think we spoke about it, and I'll just say it now. Well, I think we should try and do a lot of the recording of the things done sooner rather than later, because then I can just edit it all over time.
Oh, 100%.
And we can just do it like that. I don't know if you saw, I tagged you in something on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't have seen that.
Oh, okay.
But I will have a look.
As an idea, and it's pretty close to us. And it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing. And I'm like, and it's a business, so we'd have to obviously speak to them about it. But I reckon they'd probably be all right with it.
Are we about to go and make some alcohol?
No.
Oh, I'm just trying to guess it. But like, okay, cool.
No.
Wait, smoked meats?
No, don't.
Damn.
Just stop. Just stop.
Are we going to a balloon factory?
We're going to Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear?
No.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
No, it's like that thing when you go and make a teddy bear. You not seen them?
What? No. No.
Really?
Never heard of
you stuff them and everything. It's like a whole ordeal.
Kim makes fucking stuffed teddy bears. She like crochets them.
Yeah, Jackie's sewn together a couple. No, it's a business that does it, and they make megatons because it's like super expensive.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, fucking all right. Oh, wait, oh man, fuck! You said megatons, and you made me think of fucking Fallout 3.
Did you wait? Question: did you save or blow up the first time Megaton City?
I blew them up.
The first time?
Yeah, first time. Yeah.
I think I saved them first time.
You know what's funny though? It took me ages to go back. Like I went to Megaton, and then I like went like some retarded way around. Like I sort of got sick of being in Megaton, and then like I fucked around like everywhere else on the map. Came back to it eventually, and then just started wandering off. Found Mr. House's robot. Oh, not Mr. House. Fucking maybe no Tenpenny or something like that.
Not Tenpenny. I can't remember because that's all New Vegas.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Damn. I really love New Vegas. But yeah, I remember going to that guy's fucking tower.
The tower.
And he's like, blow it up. I'm like, okay.
He's like, press the button.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, what does it do? Well, you're like,
I'm like, ooh. And Moira was still alive.
Wait, what?
She was, you know, the fucking chick that's like, she keeps sending you out to go and get like food and like go and get exposed. She was trying to write the Explorer's Guide to the Wasteland or something like that.
Yes.
She turns into a fucking
a ghoul.
A ghoul. Ooh. What are you looking at, Smoleskin? Oh man.
Shit.
Yeah.
So guess what? I started playing Fallout 4 today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a blast from the past.
It's so weird because I modded the fuck out of it for VR, but then I just didn't play it. Will go back to it. I will go back to it. But I noticed that all the mods carried over to Fallout 4 non-VR as well. So I was just like, okay, well, I'll just fucking hit go.
Yeah.
And I did. And, 2 hours went past real quick. I was like, oh, no, I think I'm getting sucked back into Fallout. I was like, not again. I've beat Fallout 4 so many times. I've done, like, all of the main endings. It's a game that just gets you. You know
I think I told you a little while back, like, it just didn't hit with me, like, Fallout 4. I think I played, like, up until... I think I got
Mama
Dog
Murphy
Meat.
or some shit.
I don't even know if I got that far. I remember killing that Death Claw with the fucking the thing.
Yep.
And then like literally went back to the home base and like started like trying to make shit. And then I was just like, I fucking hate this game. I got like so sucked in. I spent like 2 hours in the whole like try and make something fucking thing, and I was just like, I really fucking hate this. And then I like gave up on it. I never went back. I have not played Fallout 4 since 2016.
Wow.
Yep. Because it came out in 2015.
I played today.
Yeah.
And it's still good. it's still a Bethesda game. But,
so I prefer New Vegas, and then there's everyone out there that's like, oh, I like Skyrim. And I'm like, I played Skyrim once, and the same thing happened. I fucking got to where I could chop wood, and then I got sick of the game. I like Oblivion, and I like fucking New Vegas, and that's it.
Oblivion's good.
That's it.
Oblivion's good. I did a lot of like fucking. I did like a playthrough of being an orc and punching shit. Like
like fists only, or
fists only. There's a lot of cool stuff like even in Skyrim, because you can there's ways to like get your unarmed strike or unarmed strength up higher. Yeah. Which is really cool. So you can like I think it's a heavy armor feat, and you pick it up, and then the armor class of your weapons adds to your armor class of your gloves adds to your weapon damage. Yeah, yeah. And there's some fucking cool like death moves and stuff. Like you can suplex people and like choke slam them and like judo toss. I think the suplex is the best one, honestly. It's wild. Suplexing someone into the ground to death is one of the coolest things ever, man. I'm telling you. Being a big orc, picking up like a fucking Khajiit cat person and suplexing them into the snow.
Dropping them.
And then they don't move anymore. It's great.
And you're like, I fucking ended you. You thought you were going to take my shit?
There's nothing better, man. There is nothing better.
Oh,
but yeah. Oi, did I ask you how you were? I feel like we went straight into
we went
degenerate rambling.
Office talk straight away.
Yeah, I don't think I actually asked how you were going.
I'm good. I've had a roller coaster day today.
Oh.
My bird flew away and then came back.
Oh yeah, you told me about this. Yeah. Well, you said that's all you said. You said that. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, we're it's maybe like about 10 o'clock today. We're like, oh cool, we're gonna go to the shops and go and pick up like the thing that goes around the cot so that fucking baby arms don't go then get trapped and then they freak out. Yeah. So, we got all the kids in the car, and then I'm literally the last person out, and I leave the bird cage open so that Shadow can just like fly around. He likes to fly around, okay, but he's never like tried to fly out. He likes landing on my head and then just like chilling out there for fucking ages while I walk around the house. he decided today to try and land on my head as I'm trying to close the door to the garage. He's like squeezed out, landed on my head, and I've gone, oh no. And I've like still got a hand on the doorknob, so I've just gone like this to try and get him back in the fucking house. And he's just gone up and out. Like straight out of the fucking garage door, and he's just like, see you, cunt. And he's fucked off, and I've slammed the door and like run out the front, and I'm just looking for him like, oh fuck, where did he go? And he's just like, see you later, cunt. He fucked off so fast. I've never seen him fly that fast.
Wow.
He went like Max Bickies, like fucking straight away.
That's
and then
funny.
like, and I was just looking around, I'm like, oh, he's gone. Oh, that's it.
He ain't coming back.
That's it. The fucking Shadow, gone. Never going to see that bird ever again. And I'm just like looking up and around. I'm like, you know what? And I told Kim, I was like, look, Shadow is just pissed off. Let's just wait around. Let's have a look around. Let's see if he'll fucking come back. And I'm just like, eyes in the sky, just like, please, please come back. And then like, we're like, oh well, and Kim was the one who said it. Was like, I think he's gone. And I'm like, oh fuck, that sucks. Like I got real sad. I got like real, you know how like you get that like that weird heartbreak. Like imagine like your dog fucking walks away from you and is like, I'm done with you, bud. See you later. That was how it sort of was. It's like he left me.
Yeah.
And
he decided that he didn't want to be a part of my life.
That's what it was. And I was just like, oh man, I got so sad. And I was just like, you know what? That's fine. He's probably fucking having a really good time right now, flying about. He's probably having a great time. Probably sitting in a tree right now, huffing and puffing, going, woo, that was hella fun. I just got in the car, went to the shops, had a fucking hot dog, because the markets were on. I was like, nice. Yeah, gonna have one of those, like, there's like a Japanese hot dog vendor there.
You need something to make you feel better, right?
Oh man, I had mini pancakes and fucking...
I forgot all about that, bird.
Straight away. I felt so bad. I tried to drown it in fucking syrup. Syrup and hot dog. And
sugar.
And so yeah, we were out for maybe like 2.5 hours. Came back home, and I came in here and I was like, oh, I must start the computer, and the first thing I did when we got home was I walked around the backyard, and like I was like looking around trying to see if like I could hear him or like, you know, where the fuck he was. And I was like, oh, he's not around. That sucks. All right, cool. I'll just go inside, and I turned on this, and I was like, I'm just gonna play a little bit of Tarkov, and then fucking and it was almost dinner time anyway. And so I'm like in the middle of this raid in fucking Lighthouse, if that fucking matters. And then Kim's like, Zakk! And I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? And she's like standing like literally right outside of my window, and she's just yelled at me, and I'm like, whoa, what? She's like, come outside. And I've just like dropped like the fucking dropped all this, walked out there, and fucking there's these 3 butcher birds sitting like on the opposite side of the fence. Kim has fucking Shadow on her shoulder. Shadow has never fucking sat on her shoulder. Shadow hates Kim. And Shadow is like on Kim's shoulder, like curled up, like right up against her neck. And she's like, we've got like these weird wooden bars on our fucking windows. And so she's like pushed up in there, and she's got her hands up like in the bars so that Shadow can't like fucking fly off like straight away. Yeah. And these butcher birds are like coming closer, like onto the ground and shit like that. They're like, hey bitch, you better fucking drop our food.
They're like, you playing games here, woman.
Yeah.
You playing games with our food.
Like I've like opened up the laundry door, and I'm like looking out, and I'm like, what the fuck are these birds doing? And then I thought Kim was getting rounded up by these fucking birds. And I've like stepped out, and I'm like, fuck off. I like got up these birds like immediately, just like, fuck off. And fucking I turned to Kim, and she's like, I've got Shadow. And I'm like, immediately fucking completely changed, like fucking tears welling up in my eyes, and I'm like, oh, I did it. And I just grab him, and I like go inside, and I'm like put him straight on my shoulder. And Kim said this, she's like, I've never seen a bird look relieved. And apparently Kim had heard like heaps of squawking and shit like that, and it was like flying past the front of the house.
Yeah.
And she's like, she was like in the kitchen, and she's like, I think that's Shadow's squawk. And then it was like followed by fucking
so wild.
Hectic, man. She'd like ran out the front door and then seen Shadow like in the corner, like back corner of the house, and then like flown straight to her.
That's wild.
And fucking, yeah. And then she's gotten into the corner of the window jam and shit like that. And yeah, the birds have rounded her up.
Wow.
It's hectic, man.
It's crazy.
It's a roller coaster of a day.
That's so crazy, dude.
And yeah, I came back in here with 15 minutes left on the raid, and I was just like, he's like sitting on my shoulder, and he's just like pacing up and down my arm, and then he's just like, and then like, just like, you could like see that he was just like, okay, cool. Everything's fine now. I'm no longer like trying to survive.
Yeah, I'm no longer homeless. I have my home again.
And he just like, sort of like sits, like, you know how like birds just sort of like drop a little bit?
Yeah.
And then I'm like looking at him, and he's just like, I'm going to sleep. And I'm just like, cool, I got like fucking 10 minutes left in this raid. I got to go, get back up.
He's like, I have been running for my life for the last 4 hours.
So when you last saw me, I was having a great time, and immediately after I left that garage, death was behind me.
I saw the light flash before my eyes so many times, I don't know what's going on.
That's it. And that's what makes me like a little bit worried that like Shadow's adrenaline has been like peaking for like 4 hours,
yeah.
3 hours, 3.5 hours.
Birds usually don't do well with that sort of situation.
Oh, so. Man. That was why it was weird that he was like pacing up and down my shoulder, and then he was just like, and then, like sat. He sat like, down on my shoulder.
All right, I'm safe now. I am safe.
So fucking crazy.
Wow,
but he's good bird. He's back though. This is what I hate to say. The second time that he has gotten away. The first time he had clipped wings, and he only got like to the driveway.
Wow.
Yeah. He tried flying out of like, because fucking I think Quinn had opened up the garage door.
Yeah.
Same thing. He's just gone, woo, and then he's just bounced off the car, and then like tried to flap down, and he's just landed like at the driveway.
And you're like, walk over to him like, mate, what are you fucking doing?
You fucking idiot.
You can't fly. You're a bird.
But this time he's got like fully grown like wings.
Yeah.
He's like fucking, oh man. I'd just like to say once again, I've never seen that bird fly so fucking fast. Like
straight to his death.
Oh, dude!
Like
immediately,
he almost died.
Yeah, dude. Like I've seen him fly
almost
around
died
the house
multiple times, dude.
100%. Apparently, the neighbors had heard like the birds like going off all afternoon, and I was just like, that fucking poor Shadow has had a hard life in 3 hours.
Yeah,
he's turned grayer.
He turned grey in 3 hours. Yeah,
that's it.
That is wild, dude. What a fucking story.
Yeah, man. Good bird. Good bird.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah, can't get rid of him now. He's stuck. He's not leaving. That's what I'll say. He's not fucking. No one knows how old he is because like he was found in a workshop years ago. He was just found in a workshop, and they knew that he was like sort of trained, like he was like domestic, and yeah, so they just took him home, and then I've taken him home fucking years later, and we just don't know how old he is. At least three or four.
Yeah,
I don't know, maybe more. It might be a lot more. I might have to ask.
I mean, how long have you had him? Or have you?
Was it last year or the year before? I think it might be 2 years.
Are you sure? You've had him as long as I've known, and we started dicking around with music in 2019, just 3 years ago now.
Oh, you know what? It was in 2020. It would have been mid 2020 when I got him.
Can't have been.
It's been 2 years. Yeah, because I had this chair when I got him. I wasn't. I got this chair in mid 2020.
Didn't you have him when I went over for the first time to your old house? Really?
Nah, man.
Oh wow! I just always knew you had him.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while that I've had him, but like, because I got this chair and then I got Shadow. And I know that's like a strange thing to like, put two and two together. But that's just whatever you remember about the time, right? The earliest memory of him is him fucking sitting on the top of this chair, and he would fucking jump onto my shoulder, then crawl down my arm and bite my fingers while I'm trying to fucking shoot things. And then he would climb all the way back up, climb up there to shit, and then climb all the way back down. Yeah. Wild birds, man.
Wild bird.
Yeah.
Absolutely wild.
Can't be killed. Literally indestructible. Not that I'm trying to kill him.
He took on the world. He absolutely took on the world and came back laughing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's laughing. He's sitting in his cage right now. He's like, man, I took a trip around the block today and I'm still getting fed more. There's stupid birds out there trying to eat me.
Yeah, they didn't even eat today because they didn't catch me. I'm too fast. I'm too fast.
Fuck.
Wow.
Oh, man.
That's wild, dude.
You know what birds do a lot? They whistle. Yeah, they sing. Yeah. You know what singing is?
It's music.
Talking about music. Talking about music, we listened to Brockhampton's Saturation this week.
Yes.
How did you find it?
Look, I'm gonna be completely honest.
Oh, okay.
This is me being completely honest here. Listen to it fully. Can't remember anything about it. I actually can't. Like, I know what they sound like.
Yep.
Can't remember a single thing about it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Look.
That's
is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? I remember exactly what it all sounded like. I listened to it on the drive to work and on the drive home. I don't remember. I literally can't tell you. I know I liked it. I enjoyed it while it was on. Yeah. Like one dude, I think it was one dude sounded like Drake a lot.
That would be probably Ian Simpson.
Okay. He has
Kevin
a very
Abstract.
Drake, he has a very one of them has a very Drake sounding voice.
Yeah. Right.
I don't hate it. The solid. I'm gonna just rate it right now, and then you can actually give us a good review because mine is shit ass.
Oh, great.
solid 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
It was not bad, but I don't remember anything about it except that one guy sounded like Drake. I listened to it from start to finish in one day, and then I forgot about it. Not gonna lie, I forgot that it existed until like earlier today when I was like, "What were we listening to again?" It's like, what was the fucking album? I was like, "Oh fuck, it was Brockhampton." I was like, "Oh shit."
Look, that's fair. That's okay.
Please give us an actual review of this album.
Look, I really wish I could give it the justice it deserves because I
actually don't. I too don't remember anything.
I didn't listen to it at all, actually. No, I listened to this album like 3 or 4 times, really decent listens, and like there's only a couple of songs. It's the hits that really stuck around with me. But the thing is that like you said it exactly right at the start. I can't if I was to look at a song and then try and maybe the first song. I can sort of hear the first song's beat.
No,
and that's what I got nothing. Hear. But like
I look at it, it's called Heat. I can't
remember a lot of it.
It's called Heat. I don't know what the fuck it sounds like. I don't know what it sounds like.
It sounds. It's a dirty beat. I like it.
Okay.
Honestly, actually, what I can say for this is the production.
Oh
really fucking good.
Yeah.
Really fucking good.
Yep.
I enjoyed it. Like it really sounded like all of the beats that they were making, like weren't just copy paste, and then like rap over the top and then end it, cut it, you know? It was like there was actual production being done so that the vocals were fitting in with the production, like with the music.
Yeah.
And it was so nice. A lot of the tracks weren't, as I said, like the copy paste formula. It was like, we're gonna have, you know, this bit here, and then it's gonna sort of transition, come back, and there's like all these nice little like ear candy bits throughout the entire album for every song.
Yeah.
And I would just what I would really like to say is that it all glues together really well.
Yeah.
That's what I like. The what my memory of this album is that it's cohesive. It's all very sticky.
Yeah.
But the problem is that I can't remember anything of it.
It's almost like
not remember anything, but like if I was to recall a song, I can't do it.
No, it's almost like it's like good.
Not to say
background.
that they're not memorable songs.
It's like I enjoyed it while I listened to it, but it was just nothing jumped out. Like nothing while I was listening to it, nothing jumped out at me like, oh, I need to add this to a playlist. Like,
yeah, that's a good point.
Like, you know what I mean? Like nothing really was like this is
If
I
was to pull up, which I will, I'm gonna pull up the album on fucking whatchamacallit, this fucking Spotify.
What, Saturation?
Yeah, and if you look at the top songs, like Gold has 99 million plays on it,
Wow.
and then 122 million plays for Face, which is like the second last track.
Yeah.
Like those are big numbers. Like 47 million for the third song, Star. Like those are big numbers for like Brockhampton. Like these are big numbers.
They are.
And but like I can't fucking remember anything. I can't remember all of it. I can't remember it. I fucking, it sucks because what I remember about the whole album as a whole was that it fucking came together.
Yeah.
And it was all really good, but I couldn't be like, I want to listen to this certain song out of it. Which sucks. For me. It's not the album's fault that I've got fucking poop brain.
I got the big poo-poo brain.
Yeah. Actually, you know what's funny though, is I listened to Saturation 3 during ACAP. And
you said that. Yeah.
I remember fucking getting blown away by this fucking album.
Really?
Yeah, this was like maybe this was the album that I was thinking of when I was saying we should listen to a fucking Brockhampton album.
Maybe it was, sorry.
Yeah. It was a wild ride.
I noticed they were all released in the same year.
Yeah, it was a trilogy of albums.
Okay.
Yeah, released. Very very fucking good. Overall, I can give Saturation a 7 out of 10. Because I know that I could come back to this at any point. And it's like it's a decent fucking album. It's not like it's a bad fucking album.
Wait, what did you rate it?
7.
I mean, that's one.
7.
That's one more than me.
Wait, speaking of music, fucking.
We're talking about music.
You know Airwing Marine, the fucking Tarkov streamer?
Oh yeah.
Everyone hates his voice.
Yeah.
But he makes music.
Really?
He has 3 albums released this year.
He reminds me of that
4
fucking douchebag nerd who plays Tarkov and puts those videos up on the chat every now and then. It's like real smug and acts like he's the best fucking gamer in the world. I fucking hate that guy.
Who is that guy? What are you talking
he's
about?
Like he's actually some small time streamer. Like he's not even like a big streamer or anything, but he just always put his videos up. Yeah. And they would always come up, and every time he's just being like this smug douchebag. I'm like, you're a piece of shit. Like literally, go fuck off.
Fucking hell.
Take your dumb fucking. Like he'll just be like, oh man, I'm so fucking good. Oh, look, I just got a 4K. I just wiped a squad, and then it'll be him. And yeah, cool.
Wait, is it Trey 24K?
No.
Because he's actually quite humble. Actually, I can't say that.
No, he'll find a player and he'll talk to them and he'll be like, "Hey man, I'm friendly," and he goes, "Oh cool," and then he'll shoot them in the head. I'm like, "You're just being a piece of shit.
You're a real cunt."
Yeah, literally just being a piece of shit. Oh man, I'm friendly. Don't shoot. And then he's like, "Fucking blood." Like,
damn.
Look, it's funny when I say it, but it's his smugness that makes it not funny. If that makes sense, like. You know what I mean? Like it's a funny situation because you're like, that fucking idiot just believed him. But then it's I'm so good at this game. It's like you're not.
Oh, I'm really good. If I lie to people and then fucking get kills,
I tell everyone that I'm friendly and I have my gun down and then I go shoot them. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. I'm so fucking good.
I'm not gonna lie. There have been a lot of times where like I'll be wandering around and then I'm like, you know how you can just chat to people?
Yeah.
And always screaming at the top of its lung is my brain going, shoot this man right now. Shoot this man and take whatever the fuck he has got. Shoot him, kill him, take all of his stuff.
You know what?
And everything that's coming out of my mouth is, hey man, have a good raid. I'll catch you later.
You know what? I changed my name so it's no longer Blake Bentley TV.
Yeah.
Because I've started killing scavs as scav. And I tell you what, nice. One of the funniest things, I wish I was recording, I did a scav run with Chris.
Yeah.
And we were like, let's just go kill like the NPC scavs. Like we're not going to kill player scavs. We're in interchange. We're just going to go around and kill scavs. So I'm just running around like fucking popping scavs and stuff. Anyway, we run across some player scavs and I'm like, we're talking, we're like trading shit. I'm like, here, take this. And then all you hear from like we're at Texo, right? Texo, in between Texo and furniture.
Yeah.
Right? Just standing in that with all the furniture piled up and shit, like standing in that area there.
Yeah.
And then there's a scav an idea and he's like, Sorka, and starts shooting. And I like look at them and I'm like, it's not what I look like. It's not what it looks like, I swear. Yeah. And they're like, have you been killing scavs? I was like, no, I haven't. And then Chris is just like, he pulls up around the corner. He's like pulling his gun out and it's like in slow motion. It's like, doo, 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 doo. And he's just like fucking, and just headshots this dude. And his friend freaks out. I'm like, I'm sorry. I just start pumping him full of lead.
Oh man!
And like Chris is just like fucking. It was like, dude, it was such a good fucking. You know what? When offline co-op becomes a thing, we're gonna make a skit of that.
Oh, remake it? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll remake that as a skit.
Yeah.
Like all recorded properly and everything.
Reenact.
Reenact it. We'll reenact it, record it, and then I'll edit it up to be a fucking good video.
100%.
It was so funny. I was just running around popping. I had like 12 kills or something.
Oh my fucking god, Blake! You know what offline co-op now starts? Fucking the
Machinimas.
Machinima.
Yeah, Machinima, but in
It's gonna start like the new fucking Red vs Blue.
Yeah, which is why I want to get on it as soon as it happens.
Oh man, I'm very excited now.
Yeah, we'll
huge.
What we need to do is we need to write some skits that we could do in Tarkov, and we'll record them and edit them and throw them together, and we'll just see what happens. We could build this huge story and create these characters and do all this sort of stuff. And I know a few of the boys would probably be keen on
100%
on like joining in.
Like, easily.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
All we need is like literally someone as a camera.
Mm-hmm.
And
Noe would probably be the cameraman. I reckon he'd jump on just to help with the camera.
Yeah. And you know, all we need to do is voice act.
Yeah. Literally just like do skits and stuff.
Yeah. I really like that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, let's fucking do that.
Yeah.
Man, fucking brain blast.
Yeah.
Fucking Jimmy Neutron right
here. Yeah.
But back to the matter at hand. We've got to listen to a new album this week.
Yes.
Blake,
yes, we do.
What are we going to listen to?
I decided.
Okay.
I decided this one.
Is it an
album that was released on June the 3rd? So it is
Drake's new album. No,
it is a little over. It is a little over 2 weeks old.
Oh, so not Drake's new album.
No, Drake and I don't think Drake's on here. I'll tell you who's on here. Roddy Ricch is on here. Doja Cat's on here.
No idea. Oh yeah, cool.
Gunna is on here.
Yep.
Fleet Foxes, which is a folk band from Seattle. Don't know who they are. The Kid Laroi, who many people know.
He's Australian.
Yeah, he is. Did you know Laroi is his Aboriginal clan name? Like it's the end of his Aboriginal clan.
Oh, okay.
Or tribe,
That's
sorry.
cool.
I say clan, tribe.
Right.
So Laroi is like the back half of it or something. So the kid, because he's Aboriginal kid, who is one of the biggest artists in the world right now. The Weeknd, Abel is a Vampire.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
All of these artists on one album.
We've got to watch out for everyone that's involved.
Who do you who do you think this album would be? None other.
If you know what? If you had to like put all those people like just as features, you've got a folk band, you've got an Australian pop singer, you've got a lot of rappers, you've got Doja Cat in there. Like it seems like a Nicki Minaj is ready to fucking go back to the beginning.
Could be. It's not, but could be.
Or like who is it?
What do you mean? It's Post. It's Posty. It's Post Malone.
It's Boss Malone.
Boss Malone. You already knew that, but
previous melon.
I shouldn't have told you. Actually, that would have been a much better, much funner experience.
I already knew who it was.
Yeah,
I was playing it up for the camera.
Behind the curtain, there is a man in his pajamas, pulling the strings.
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna listen to 12 Carat Toothache by Post Malone.
12 Carat Toothache. That sounds fucking sick.
I haven't listened to any of it.
Neither.
I think there's a song that's getting around that's popular already. I think it's the Doja Cat one.
Sunshine. Circles.
It's either the Doja Cat one or the Weeknd one. I don't know which one. One of those is like getting around on radio and stuff already.
Well, I'm very excited to listen to it. I'm very keen. I can't remember what I rated Stoney, and I remember that I liked Stoney, but
Pretty sure I rated Stoney 10 out of 10.
Yeah, that's a big album for you. Same with the one after it, Beer Bongs and Bentleys.
No, Beer Bongs and Bentleys not as big.
Oh really?
No. Hollywood's Bleeding is the other one that I rate pretty highly there.
You know what's funny is when we started talking again, you were telling me about Post Malone, and then Beer Bongs and Bentleys came out. And I remember I had Tidal at the time, and that was like high definition fucking audio. Like it was streaming at like fucking high quality shit. And I'm in Darwin, so of course my internet's like pretty average.
Yep.
At the best of times. And I remember, using Tidal to fucking listen to Beer Bongs and Bentleys, like as soon as it came out. And I was like, this is fucking sick. And yeah, to know the fact that you didn't even listen to it or like it that much.
I listened to it. I didn't like it that much. There wasn't many songs on there that I enjoyed.
I think Better Now was one of those ones that stuck around for a while.
Better Now's good. That's probably the only song on there I listened to.
I watched the Lego movie. With, Liam Neeson's the bad cop and he does this. It's like, when I do this, it's sarcasm and quotations. What did he call it? Finger quotes, but he's like, when I move my claws like this. Oh man, I love it. That's the only thing I could really remember from it. I love it. It's a good movie.
I feel like I'm in a fever dream right now. With this shit that we're spouting. The bird's out again. Shit that we're spouting. Thanks for joining us for another week here at the Prod.Cast studios. which is our own houses.
We're separate. Soon to be together.
Wait, what?
Eventually we'll
one day.
Eventually we'll be in the same room doing this shit.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Ideally. Same room, and you know, I was gonna say something dumb, but nothing came to mind other than touch dicks. I didn't say that, but I have now.
You know, I'm gonna wrap it up then. I'm gonna wrap it up. It's hour and 10.
Yeah, look, we're at that point.
My brain is fried.
Yeah, my brain is super fried.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. If you like listening to Blake and you want to see him, make sure you follow him and like him and subscribe on every one of his social medias, plus his Twitch, with the handle Blake_Bentley TV.
Yes.
Yeah. And if you want to listen, look, and love me, you can find me just about everywhere. You can find me just about everywhere with the handle Switchblades for Kids, all one word. Guys, thank you so much for listening.
It's the word for, not the numerical. It's not switch. Numerical for.
It's the word for. Switchblades for kids.
Yeah, Switchblades for.
Because I've only got 3 kids.
Well, you do.
Switchblades 3 kids.
Switchblades 3 kids.
Yeah.
you're because you're Switchblades and you have 3 kids.
Yeah, that's it.
Switchblades 3 kids.
God. Oh, do you remember Cell Dweller? Anyway. You remember Need for Speed Most Wanted, like the first one, the good one?
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, we'll catch you. I'm just gonna give you like little fucking.
You remember like you drive through like
trips.
the pole and it would like drop all the drop all the fucking scaffolding and then the cop would crash into it.
Yeah. Man, some of that was the coolest shit. The cooldown timers for like if you had the highest level fucking cops after you, it would take like 2 minutes to cool down, and you're just sitting in this spot like, I can't be found. I can't be found.
They can't find
and I've still got to wait 2 minutes before I can fucking drive off.
Literally, yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. We will catch you probably next week, probably next Thursday. See you next Thursday, Blake? Or will I see you on Sunday? See you next Sunday.
What? What?
All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good one. I'll get real close to the microphone here.
Hopefully, we've already ended at this point.
My pop filter.
Oh, man, we haven't. We're still going. We're still here.
You know what? Did I show you my pop filter? It fucking broke.
Oh, it fully broke.
The top of it.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. I can still use it, but now I was like, I'm going to use this.
You know what we would have done at this point? It would have faded out like we're going, and then it cuts back in, and we're still here.
Well,
hello.
We've got to have like something.
To the Prod.Cast After Hours show.
After Hours edition.
This is where we this is like, oh, remember Big Brother?
Big Brother. I was just thinking Big Brother.
And it was like, Big Brother After Hours. This is where you get to see their cocks.
Yeah, uncut. After Hours uncut.
It was literally just so you could see all of them naked. It was the only reason. I swear to God. I swear 100%. To God.
And it was only ever on one night a week, and it was like at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, on like a fucking Wednesday or something.
When,
it was like,
you know what? Every Monday night on SBS, there was porn.
Yeah.
It was practically straight up porn.
Yeah. I remember there was a lot of that going around. Like,
even the world movies. You know how fucking unrestricted European women are?
Bro, they used to have like wet
movies?
t-shirt contests just like as a show.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I love it. You couldn't have it in America. You couldn't have it here.
No, it was an American show.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
It was like spring break wet t-shirts.
Oh, yeah, right.
And that was literally.
You weren't watching Girls Gone Wild. you had slipped in.
Yeah, because I definitely had access to that at like 8
VHS.
years old. Yeah. I definitely had access.
Oh man, did you ever have a TV that had like the scan rate, and you could turn it, and it would set the refresh rate for the telly?
No, I probably did, but I don't remember.
I remember as a kid. So, we had an old fucking. It would be small now, but it was like this big telly for fucking me, Akai, and there was this one little weird switch in the thing in the middle. It wasn't a switch; it was like a dial. But you could you'd have to find the perfect spot in the middle of it, and then the screen wouldn't like slide up and down and shit like that. Like you could turn this knob, and the screen would just start going up really quick.
Yes, I do remember
Dude,
that,
and I remember just so Dad used to get high with his mates in the band and used to just turn that up and down while they're like getting stoned. And I remember just like walking in and was like, what's going on with the telly? You know, I'm like fucking, I don't know, 3 or 4 or whatever. Still in like this old house in Harvey Bay.
In like fucking nappy with the bottle mode, you're like walking, you're like, what's going on with the TV, boys?
Hey, I want to watch fucking Blue's Clues. Set it up.
Wait, can you believe that Bluey is basically the new Blue's Clues?
Can you believe that there are fucking people out there that want to cancel Bluey?
For what?
For Bandit. Apparently Bandit is just shouldn't exist.
Why?
Because he's a man. He's a good
dad.
Yeah, he is a good dad. You know how like there's you know how there's like certain parts where like dancing in the fucking streets and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
dance mode, but they're like, I don't really, I'll give you $20 and that sort of episode.
Yeah,
apparently that's enough for. This is how Kim put it because it was in part of the article. Woke culture says that Bandit's a terrible dad because he was trying to suppress the kids from doing their fucking dance stuff because not celebrating their lives.
Is the person who wrote this article, do they have children?
I don't know.
Probably not. Is my guess.
Probably
not because do you know what children are? Do you know what children truly are? Hell.
Fucking crazy,
bro. I love my kids, but it's hell. It is hell in a cell right here. It's hell in a cell with Kane and Undertaker.
It's a cage match.
It's a cage match, and you know who we are? We're the fucking newbie who's never wrestled before, and we're going up against the team tag champions, Kane and Undertaker, who are double choke slamming us off the cage.
Yeah,
that's literally what being a parent is.
Yeah,
that's what it is, and we're not landing on a chair. Nah, bro, we're just landing on the ground.
There's no
padding.
metal stairs. The metal stairs.
We land on the metal stairs. Yeah.
Man,
that's
terrible stuff.
They're throwing us through the opening of the middle of the cage through to the ring, but at the bottom of the ring is chairs, and they're set up, so we're landing on set up chairs.
Speaking of bad dads, I was watching WWE with the kids, and turns out Quinn had tried to fucking tackle someone and like wrestle them at daycare.
Nice.
And then after we had told her like, hey, don't do that. We're going to not watch WWE anymore. Fucking Mav went to daycare and then he did it. He was doing the stuff. And the thing is, you can't tell Mav not to do anything. He thinks it's funny.
Oh, of course he does.
He loves it. And because he's like, I don't know, the teachers are pretty happy with him, like, because he's like smarter than these kids. Like, he can already like talk and fucking do stuff. And when he's told, hey, fucking, can you go and pick up the red block or the purple blah, 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 whatever it is, he does it. A lot of the other kids are just like, eh.
Yeah.
He knows that like he can fucking choke slam these kids and then play dumb. And he's like,
scary.
Huh? And you'd be like, Mav, don't choke slam that kid. Don't do that. And he's like, huh? And then he'll go and do it again.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like
smart kid.
Yeah.
We got to go. We got to finish up. We got to wrap up.
Jesus Christ.
We actually wrapped up literally 18 minutes ago.
And we just kept going.
We come
imagine fading out and then coming back to this.
That's exactly what will have happened.
Yep. If you've stuck around for all of this, like this was literally just me and Blake talking to each other. This is
literally just this is what we do.
Yeah.
This is why the podcast started, actually.
Yeah, because we could just talk like this.
Yeah.
Perfect, guys. That's episode 63, 62 or 3, whatever. Who cares?
Who cares? No one cares.
No one cares. Guys, I'm stopping right now. I didn't